What's up, Clashers? Turn 56 from iKonik here, bringing you another war recap video. This one was War 123, and the war log shows another victory for us. That's 10 in a row. This one was a 79 to 67 victory over the tummy ticklers. And I don't know, I just, the name tummy ticklers, maybe that's on purpose, maybe it's out there to try to make it so people underestimate them, but me personally, I just couldn't take them seriously the entire war because of that name. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But anyways, so that takes us to 104, 16, and 3. I'll show you how these attacks broke down here. So 30 on 30, we had 23 stars to their 11. Honestly, 23 stars wasn't all that great. We were a little bit off this war. Started off really strong and then just kind of struggled in the middle there, and a little bit towards the cleanup as well. But we had a lot of really good attacks as well, so I'm going to show you several of those. Average destruction just under 91% there, as you can see, significantly higher than the tummy ticklers were. As far as how our individual members did, we had 4 heavy hitters this war. JakeyBoi continuing some awesome attacks for us. He's on a nice hot streak. Chief Redback, Bergy, and Nicklaus all got 6 stars. And then for the 5-star bitch slappers this war, we had Spanky, Kyro, Erza, and Andy-rew. All of those guys got 5 stars as well. And a lot of members with at least 1 3-star attack as well. So excellent work on that front. Scroll through our bases here real quick, show you what they were able to do to us. A lot of 1 stars mixed in on our higher Town Hall 9s, and 2 stars going all the way down. Even some 1 stars down into the mid-level Town Hall 9s there. And down there, this is where the Town Hall 8s start. They missed a star down there on one of our Town Hall 8s. We were able to do a little bit better on them. As you can see, up high they had some difficult Town Hall 9s that were hard to get 3 from, but we were a little bit off. We definitely, I think, could have done better on our cleanup, but we were good enough this war, and sometimes good enough is all it takes. Scroll down here, I believe at 22, that's where their Town Hall 8s begin, and we were able to clean all of those as well. We had to have several of our Town Hall 9s attack down, help out with the Town Hall 8s, so that's why we were a little bit bare up on the Town Hall 9s, I believe, for their stars. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to take a look at 4 of these attacks. I'll throw in an extra attack this recap since we missed the last one. Let's start at the bottom. We're going to go with Erza. He has a really nice hog attack here, a very technically sound hog attack. First 2 hogs he sends in here, he's trying to pre-pop those bombs, but just can't quite find the right angle on it, so isn't able to pre-trigger those, but gets the lure. Nice, quick, easy lure when those drags are in the clan castle. But a nice technical clan castle kill here, taking advantage of the skeletons. Those witches are going to spawn to distract that dragon, and then the wizards are going to be able to come in behind it and take that out while it's distracted by the skeletons. It's a very nice technique for the dragon at Town Hall 8, or at any level, quite frankly. And then the hogs here is going to bring them all in from the northeast. He has some really nice patience, shows good patience on this first heal spell. A lot of people try to get that first heal spell down as quickly as possible, but especially at Town Hall 8, when you only have the 3 spells, you got to be a little bit patient, let them move through a couple defenses before you get that spell down. Does a good job there. And a nice job continuing on with the heal spells, making sure he's got that giant bomb in the core covered, and just keeping them up and running while they path through this base. Which they're going to do pretty easily at this point. Most of the defenses are taken out. As you can see him here, he's starting to drop in those wizards on the back ends now that all those defenses have been cleared out from that area. Those wizards are going to help with the cleanup. He's got his Barb King coming down now as well. And once these hogs jump on that Barb King, there's going to be nothing less standing in the way of him and that 3-star. So a very nice, technically sound attack there by Erza. Good use of the hogs on a Town Hall 8 base that didn't have any double giant bombs to stop those hogs. Good base identification, taking what the defender was going to give him. So next we're going to move up here. We're going to get into the Town Hall 9s. And we're going to watch an attack by Bergy. He had a couple of nice attacks this war. I'll show you this one here. And the reason why I kind of like this one is because it demonstrates what you can still do against the air sweeper. A lot of people were talking about the death of Laloon when the air sweepers came out. Granted, it's still a low-level air sweeper. It's going to get harder as these get upgraded. At Town Hall 9, they're going to be able to go up to level 5. They're going to be able to push everything back a little bit quicker. But he just goes right at the air sweeper. He doesn't try to maneuver around it. He goes right for it. So this kind of shows what you can still do here. I like the rage spell as opposed to the lightning spell. I think it was a good choice on this push into the core here with his kill squad. The king and the archer queen are both getting the benefit of that rage, and a few of those wizards that he had in as well. So his queen is going to be able to almost clean up all of those CC whiz. She just leaves one on the board, but that won't be much of a problem for the lava pups when they come out here. So you can see here he's got the 4 lava hounds pushing in, similar to a penta attack, just with the 4 hounds. And going right at that air sweeper. And yeah, it does slow the balloons down a little bit, but they're still able to get in there just fine and push into the core of that base and take it out. Plenty of balloons left. Yes, that air sweeper is going to slow you down, but as long as those lava hounds are still tanking for the balloons, this style of attack is still very viable. And there's that last Tesla going down here, so we'll fast forward as the slow-moving loons and the weak pups clean up the rest of this base. But a really nice war by Bergy. Excellent job on the 6 stars. So next we're going to move up just a couple bases. We're going to check out Bang with another golaloon on 18 here. This is the general. Yet another way to take this base down. And the weakness he exploits here is how easy it is for him to get in to that northeast chamber there. No jump spell needed. Just the 1 golem. Nice funnel put up there, and then the heroes are going to come in and be able to take out the queen, the air defense, and the clan castle. He's got that lightning for the clan castle troops there. So no jump spell needed. That means he's still got 3 rages left for the lava loon portion of his attack. 1 rage per air defense. Nice patience on the lightning there, waiting for those troops to bunch up before he drops it. The queen's going to finish off these loons here. All those clan castle troops are down. Almost gets that north archer tower well at the end, but just a sliver of health. He's going to bring in the lava hounds coming from 2 different angles. Nice job on the deployment there. That's going to make sure they absorb as much of the air traps in that area as possible. Also those air skeletons there that are kind of chipping away at him a little bit. There goes the air sweeper. Bad location for that air sweeper. Bad direction to point it in as well. And good timing on these loon drops. He's not letting his loons get ahead of the lava hounds. It's important to get the timing down right on these attacks. Make sure that your lava hounds are always going to be out ahead of your loons, so they're not taking too many damage. The lava hound should be absorbing all that damage, and you can see the result of that good timing here, because look at how many of those balloons he has left over. He has a ton. I can't even see how many he has at this point because there's so many of them. Would have been nice if they were a little bit more spread out, but look at that. He's got, what's that, 12, 15? Hard to say. So we'll just watch the cleanup here. Fortunately, balloons suck in cleanup, as you can see here, especially when they're all clumped up like that. They barely do anything. The lava pups are moving ahead, but still the 3-star. So excellent job, Bang. And the last thing I'll show you here, we're going to go up and we're going to roll with Spanky on Star-Lord. Brings a nice gowiwiho and nice base identification on this one. This was a base that had been attacked earlier, and I think we overthought it a little bit, but golems, a golem-based army like this one with 3 golems, the third one's going to come down in a little bit here, just seems to make sense on this base. If you can get them spaced out a little bit, going in slightly different chambers, they're going to tank everything. And they're just going to path their way through the base as the ranged DPS of the wizards and the AQ are able to target stuff that's in the compartments that are adjacent to them. And loses his golem up on the north there, so he's not getting any tanking, not getting any damage done, but that's the direction he's going to come from with his hogs. A good choice on the deployment up there, and good call saving a heal spell for them, letting them completely wipe out all of those northern defenses. Well, the golem portion of his army is pushing through nicely on the southern side of that Christmas tree there. He still has several whiz he's holding on to in the back end. He's got 3 still to deploy, saving those for late deployment for cleanup and making sure there's no defenses in the way out there. And you can see him drops that last one down there in the south. Good eye for where that extra DPS is going to be needed on the cleanup. So a really nice base identification there by Spanky, just letting his golems run down those long chambers. Alright, you guys, that's the recap for this war. Sorry again about missing last war, but I'm going to make it up to you on this war. I've got a whole bunch of recording I'm going to do today. We saw those 4 attacks there. I'm going to do 1, maybe 2 highlights from this war just to kind of get something else out there. I got a common base we're going to break down as well, split base, and then I've got a couple of really nice shattered laloon attacks that I'm going to record as well to start putting out a how-to shattered laloon attack. So lots of recordings. Hopefully I'll be able to get a lot of those out for you in the next few days and be able to get some good content. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, this is Turn 56 saying keep on clashing.